Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Excellent, thank you. How are you?
Very good. I'm very good. I'm just turning you up a little bit. You can never be too loud, can you, Leanne?
You can never have it. Turn it up to 11. Get it up to 11 immediately.
All right.
Okay, for those of you who don't know who we are, hello, we are Take Parts. We are a fully inclusive place where everyone is encouraged to care for themselves, each other, and the team around them, share skills, knowledge, direction, values, and experiences, dare to take risks and have the confidence to go that extra mile, prepare themselves for performance for that moment and for life. Please don't forget to like, follow, comment, and subscribe. We are currently streaming across multiple media platforms, and we want to know where you're watching us from. So please put in the comments below a 1 if you are watching us live, a 2 if you are watching a replay. So that is 1 for live, 2 for replay. Let's get started today. So Louise, you sent out a fantastic blog this week, didn't you? That was so good about connection, community, and all things encompassing.
Yeah, absolutely. So at the moment, although we are closed for classes during August, we are certainly not closed behind the scenes, and we're doing loads and loads of work on loads of different things. Things like our processes and procedures. We're trying to get a real good flow together so that we can answer your questions, answer your queries, be more supportive on the back office kind of stuff, and communicate better. Communication is top of our list at the moment. So we're looking at all kinds of things. But one of the things that I'm doing is I'm applying for lots of grants and speaking to lots of communities and people that need our support. And one of the things that they have tapped into is the strength of our membership identity, and that we have a real push for belonging. And this comes very, very apparent. Quite a lot of our students, when they reach a certain age, they go and then they come back. And it keeps happening. And my email has just pinged now from someone who's gone and now come back. So this is a real life story, and it's happening right now, and that's just made me laugh. But that is very, very apparent to what we do. And I just wanted to just clarify that at Take Part, you don't have to be a singer, you don't have to be a dancer, you don't have to be an actor. It's about belonging, and it's about leaning in and taking part of your life. And I think as long as we can do that, then we are present and we're there, and I think that's really, really important. The minute you start taking a back seat, I don't think you have a voice anymore. You have an opinion, and we're really strong on that. We don't want anyone to change. We feel that you can be the best version of yourself, and that is good enough, and that is absolutely fine. But I do think if you are part of something that's bigger than yourself, then you have a strength behind you, and that gives you the confidence to be able to be that best version of yourself and really reach your potential. So our membership, who am I? Who do I have to be a part of Take Part? Well, you have to just be you. Just be you. You can be whoever you want to be, and that makes you a part of us. We accept everybody how they are. How shall I act? Well, just lean in and take part, and you will find something that fits. It might take a bit of time, but you will find something that fits. And this goes for the grown-ups as well. We're very much about family. And I know, Leanne, I know for a fact there's such a family vibe at New Mills, but I saw it as well at Glossop, and I can't wait to start branching out. There are other places that we are going to be taking part in very soon, and it's just reaching those families and being part of that community and connecting with people. It's been very difficult over the last 18 months. There's been limited access to schools. There's been limited access to the school gate. There's been, very, very few opportunities to connect with people. And I think coming out of this, we've got to be very careful and very mindful that we do, as human beings, we do need to socialise. You might be a complete introvert and not love being part of that, but there's still an element of connection that makes us who we are as human beings. So what shall I believe? What do I believe if I'm part of Take Part? Well, you believe that you belong, because you do. And we've just done a really strong exercise with the senior leadership team about personality traits and who we are, basically. And I don't want anybody to change. I don't want any of the team to change. It's not about that. It's about bringing your strengths and recognizing them, and also recognizing your weaknesses. And that's okay as well. We're all different, and we would not be able to operate as a team if we were all the same. So it's about celebrating the fact that we're all different, and the same goes at Take Part.
Absolutely. It's like when you have a team that is like that, you've got so many different strengths, and wherever I'm weaker, someone is stronger, and they are ready to just take it like a relay race and take it from me and run with it. And that is what takes the pressure off you, because when you, as a person, and you're trying to do all of it, it can be overwhelming. And that's where being part of a team and belonging is just, it takes that pressure off, and it just makes you feel, okay, I can do this. And that's what's really important.
And I think for you and I, Leanne, we're very different, aren't we? I think we've realised we're very different over this exercise that we've done, and we've had our profiles done, and we've looked at it back. And I actually thought we were very similar, but it appears that we're quite different. And I'm a driver. I go a million miles an hour. I look at the big picture. And Leanne is very detailed and very analytic. And you tell the world what you are. Yeah,
so I'm all about the detail and the organisation and the logistics of how we get from your vision, perhaps. So you're like, let's do this, but let's do it now. And I'm like, okay, we can do that, but we have to do it in this order and in this process.
Which is absolutely great. And it's great for me, because that support is so integral to what we do at Take Part, because I'm fully aware I go a million miles an hour. I'm a driver, and I'm very motivated, I have a lot of energy, and it doesn't work for everybody, but it works for me, and it works for Take Part to drive it forward. But then we do need those other people around us that go, but what about this? If we do that, this might happen. And then I'll go, okay, yes, I understand. Let's take it back a bit, and then we go forward. And that's so important. It's so important. If I was by myself, which I used to be, that would be a huge problem, and the wheels would fall off very quickly. So I'm very excited. We've got a few training days coming up in August. So August is going to be a very exciting time for Take Part. There's all sorts of things going on because, like I say, the processes and procedures, now we're growing and we're hoping to grow further, are extremely important, and the quality is also extremely important to us. So I need the team and the likes of Leanne to go, that's all good, that's all great, but what about this? So that's how we're going to go, isn't it? And it's
very excited.
Very important to have all of those strengths. We're really lucky. There's 7 of us on the senior leadership team, and we all bring something different. And that is to be celebrated and embraced over the next few weeks, so that when we get to September, we are all singing from the same hymn sheet. We've also got another team, another community who all belong underneath that, who are starting with us in September. So there are 11 new members of staff, maybe 12, and that will just continue to grow. But we need to get those systems and procedures in the right place for it to run smoothly, and that's the bit that we're working on. So it's all very exciting, but it's all that sense of belonging and community. And at Take Part, we don't do things by ourselves. We are very much part of a team. So now the heads of departments have got departments, and they've got department members, and they've got teams. So lots of things going on. We've got an acting department, and we've got a singing, vocal, music department, and we've got a dance department. So everything's led now, and every single person that is part of those departments and the support team are all very much part of a community, and they belong, and we need to make sure that that is fed through them to the people that we serve. And that's not just the children, it's about the families, it's about the grown-ups. It starts with the grown-ups, because yes, we want what's best for our children, and both Leanne and I are parents, and it's very integral and at the forefront of our minds that we invest in our children. But we have to start with ourselves, and that's why Take Part is vital in the sense of community and family, and we think that's really important.
Definitely. And that's where like communication really helps, because if you prefer to be kind of talked to, or if you prefer to receive your information in different ways, please let us know, because that way then we can adapt our things to help you and help it fit your way. And that's what we mean about this whole community and belonging. Like, don't sit on the outside wishing you knew the information, because we're not tapping into the way that you like to communicate. So let us know. And that might be through just one email saying, I don't like emails. Then we can understand that and find a way and figure out a way of getting that information to you the way that you like to receive it. So just communicate with us, and we are there to help support you and also create that relationship, because at the moment we're just trying to do what we can, but blind. So by all means, we're all ears, and we are ready to listen to how you would like that to happen.
Lean in. We've got loads. Our CRM, thank goodness, we have now got a system that takes care of our new inquiries. So it's been extremely busy over the weekend, and especially with the launch of our TOTS classes again. So little tiny people will be able to come back to Take Part, or come to Take Part. Lots of you were very tiny when we finished the TOTS. which was before lockdown. It was an area that we just couldn't fit into the programme because of lots of things, logistics mainly, and restrictions. But now we're back, and in September we're going to launch our Take Part Tots, both at New Mills and Glossop. So if you have a preschool child that would like to be part of something very sociable, very fun, very sort of theatrical based, singing, dancing, acting, age appropriate clearly, transition to primary school, this is for you. And the inquiries have just been flooding in over this weekend. So that has highlighted the fact that people want something sociable, and the parents will be allowed in. You will be allowed to be part of that. We encourage you to be part of that. You can sit in the background with a cup of tea, or you can get involved. However it works for you, you can just be. All we ask you to do is lean in and just be part of it, take part, whether that's through your little one or through whatever you want to do yourself. There are going to be lots more opportunities for the grown-ups. We appreciate and I completely recognise that the 5 ways of wellbeing are back, and they're very much a part of what we do. So can we remember what they are? So connect with people is one of the 5 ways of wellbeing. So it doesn't matter whether you are an extrovert or an introvert. If you can connect with people when you want, so that is led by yourself, then you will find a much more balanced lifestyle. So connecting is really part of what we do. Take notice. So yeah, we are very big on noticing what's around us, reading the room, we call it, with the teachers and the tutors. So we are noticing what's going on. It might be that someone's not engaging. It might be that we're noticing that there's a change within the family, the way they communicate with us. That's really important. It's really important for you to notice as well. So huge part of the 5 ways of wellbeing. Keep that going.
Being physical, being active is one of the 5 steps of well-being. Just getting up and getting out there, whether it be in the house or outside, but just being active is really, really good for you.
And lots of opportunities to be active at Take Part. So all of our activities with the children are on your feet. Absolutely on your feet, being part of it, getting physical, being active. But also our delivery for grown-ups, adult musical theatre, which is going to start back in September with lots of exciting things like the Christmas lights switch on and opportunities to perform at Christmas. The autumn term is going to be fantastic. And I was part of the adult MT delivery and performance that we were able to do in the summer. And I can't tell you how delighted I was to be back performing and know those people that shared that space with me. It's such an empowering feeling when you are doing that kind of thing with other people. It's just incredible. And I know you had a little bit of a go, didn't you, Leanne? And I can't tell you, it's like nothing, I can't even explain it. It's like no words can ever describe how that feels to be part of something in a room where there's such connection. It's the only word I can describe. But that's all about being active as well. You've got to get in it, and you've got to lean in, and you've got to go for it. Would you agree?
Definitely, yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
And it kind of takes it away from it being all about you. It doesn't have to be all about you. It's about being part of it. being a part of the jigsaw, just one piece of the jigsaw, and that is just, it's the best feeling.
And it might not actually be performing, it might be it might be being part of it in a different way. We have a very active charity, so there's opportunities to be part of a trustee group there. It might be that you're a support staff. My husband is very much support, and he's very very willing with sound and lights and backstage, but he doesn't want to be in the spotlight, which is absolutely fine. We're not all supposed to be in the spotlight. And I think the children and young people within their journey find out where they're supposed to be and where they fit. And that's really important. And I think as grown-ups and parents, it's important that we find out where we fit as well. And that brings me on to giving. So giving is one of the 5 ways of well-being, and we do a lot of giving at Take Part, and it feels right. We are a registered charity. We also operate as a community interest company, so we are a non-for-profit organisation, and everything gets fed back into the what we believe and our values. So it is very much about giving, and it's we recognise that, and I'm pretty sure the children, as part of their values, recognise that as well, and that is very much felt, and emotionally we are connected through that giving. And then the last one is keep learning, and I think every day is a school day. It certainly is at Take Part, and it doesn't matter whether you're looking at a private lesson through a syllabus, through Lambda or Rock School, or whether you are literally learning life skills, which we do a lot of at Take Part. Lots and lots of resilience, confidence, self-esteem, learning about grit and determination, and those kind of things. All of that is learning, and whether you are 3.5 or very old like me, you are constantly learning at Take Part. So we tick all the boxes for the 5 ways of wellbeing, and that is very much part of our community, and it's what we value, and I think that really makes it a real nurturing place to be. So 4th of September is not very far away now. We are just stepping into August. So in a month's time, we will be back, and the doors will be flung open, and we will be raring to go with our autumn term delivery. And there's loads and loads of new stuff. Take Part tots. If you want to be part of it, you've got a tot, a preschool child, and you would like to register, go along to the website, find the class and register your interest, and we will get back to you straight away. Places are limited, so we need to know numbers ASAP. And like I say, they are filling up quite fast, so get in there if you want to be part of that. Our coffee shops will be open in September, so we will be very much welcoming you back into the swing of the social aspect of Take Part. That's really important to us. And then things like clubs, after school clubs. We've got loads of things going on. So we've got music clubs, we've got Creation Station, which is our blogging and podcasting club for those that are not into the whole jazz hands side of performance. But yeah, come along and enjoy it. That's going to be launched in the next few weeks officially. We've got acting clubs, we've got dance clubs, we've got the whole shebang. So, and grown-ups, Adult Tap is back. Starts the first week back in September. Adult MT is also back, and just get in touch if you want to be part of it. And I know I've had quite a lot of inquiries for Adult Tap. I know quite a lot of people are itching to get doing something a bit different. So please join in. It's what we're about. And we'd love you to be part of it. Everybody is welcome. We are fully inclusive and diverse. Both sites are equipped for disabilities. So come along and join in the fun.
Very good. Yeah, I can't even add anything to that.
For me, this week it's all about, not just this week, but always, but this week we are talking about connection and community and how important that is to be a part of something. We're very keen on spreading that message. We care. And this week, that's going to be the theme to our week. We care.
Yes, 100%. So get in touch if you want to come and take part with us. You do not have to. You tick the box if you are 3 upwards. You are age 3 upwards. You tick the box. Come and join us.
Yeah. Okay, let's do it. I know we've got some meetings today, haven't we, Leanne, looking at our processes. So that's quite exciting.
Really exciting.
So all the background work's going on. We're here. If you need to speak to anybody, just head over to the website. The telephone numbers are on the website. The email addresses are on the website. The website is www.wearetakepart.com.
Excellent. All righty. So we'll see you next week.
See you next week, everybody. Have a great week. Can't say anything about the weather. There's lots of things we have control over, but the weather is looking a bit iffy this week. But I do believe the sunshine's coming back.
Yeah, last 2 weeks of August are meant to be tropical.
Fantastic. Yeah. Okay. Have a great week, everybody.
Bye.
Take care. Take part.